security or cybersecurity. We will be covering the common threats that are currently in the IT or a cyber field, and we will be learning and discussing the things how the company, how the individuals can protect the company's data, and what you should have to do if a security incident occurs. So we can start with what is information security. Basically, information security is a practice of protecting the information, the data, and the system from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, or disruptions. What can be the examples of the unauthorized access? Let's assume that we have a papers and we have a file in our office, in Cyberways office, and we put the file in who is not relevant the person, like an intern or an intruder came up and they steal the information from that file, or a laptop is being stolen from the Cyberways office. So this is the unauthorized, mean the person who is not authorized, who is not relevant to that file, who is not relevant to the data is unauthorized access. Disclosure mean the file or the data is being disclosed without the authorization. And what is disruption? Disruption will be covering the things that, like, we are on the Microsoft Teams, or someone intruder came up and he started moving the participants, or he shut down the services of the cyberbase. This will be the disruption. Why information security matters? So cyber attacks are increasing day and day. According to some reports published by ISC2, the International Information Systems Security Certification Consortium, the cyber attack would be crossing the $10 billion in 2025, and they crossed. So one mistake, one single click can be a financial loss, legal penalties, loss of customer trust, or damage to a company reputation. Few years back, the ransomware attacks was being happened, and then the researchers, the black hat hackers, worked on that. They modified the malwares, they modified the malicious softwares, so that they can send the organizations to the software as they will be clicking one click, and every information will be into the hacker's computer. Now, what will be the thing if a company who is publicly listed and trading a lot of and boosting their shares by selling, by providing unique services to customers, and now their data is in and their private data is in market, means that the organizations share their credibility, their customers trust, and everything gone within one click. And definitely, if you have not implemented the right controls, the right IT and the security controls, there will be some legal penalties as well. According to a PCI DSS, there can be a fines of millions and billions of dollars. So information security is not the responsibility of the IT or the computer science persons or the network guy or the security guy. It's everyone's responsibility. So to make this session interactive, I just want to raise one question here within the organization. Like we are working within Cyberways. We have the cybersecurity team, we have the salespersons, we have the project management persons. What will be the ultimate priority of the information security or a cybersecurity within an organization? Anybody wants to include anything? Okay, I can continue with the ultimate priority of any organization as per the basic principles of information security or information assurance or cybersecurity is the human life. We have to protect the human life at all costs. Sometimes the maybe a device working in a hospital or in a hotel or in a business environment, the usage of the device can be the same, but the criticality can be a different. Let's assume that we have the hospital and HVAC is working normally, and a hacker comes up and they have changed the temperature of the critical wards. Now all of the patients in the ward will be destabilized. So we will have to figure it out. What is the ultimate priority of the organization? What are the top priority? What is the less priority? So organizations spending millions and billions on information security every year, but the cyber attacks and the cyber losses are increasing day and day with high frequency. So what are the cyber threats? Cyber threats are malicious activities that can compromise the confidentiality, the integrity, and the availability of the digital system. We have a server over here. Now the server is being hacked and all of the information is available on the dark web or on the social media. It's now the confidentiality is gone. Now let's assume that we have some files and an intruder or a hacker comes up and they have changed the data. So the integrity of the data is gone. What will be the happen if a hacker comes up and they deleted all of the information within our servers or within our company? Now we have don't have any availability of the data. Now this has also disturbed our data. Or the hacker comes up or he shut down the servers of a hospital, then this will be a more severe and critical. So there can be malicious softwares, which is also known as viruses, worms, malwares, and other many names as well. So from how the softwares or the malware and malwares can come up, we have installed the software and it's requiring the subscription, $5 per month, and now we cannot afford. We go to a website, download a crack version of the software. Now what will be the happen? So why the software which is being sold on online, how can be this possible? Their original being version is being available on a website without any money. They have installed their own systems within the software. Means they will be requiring your data, your information, your mics, your cameras, and many other things. Let assume that you get an email that hey, your password has been reset. Now this one thing, your password he has been reset, or your account is being blocked. If the account or the password is being reset by authorized person like the admin, how you will be getting that email? It's not possible. If you change the password, then each and every login session will be logged out automatically. Means the email is not coming from a legitimate way. Or we have the option to discuss that through WhatsApp, through Teams, or through other mediums or a WhatsApp group. Hey, sir, I received this email that my your password is being reset. You need a new login. You have to click on this link. We have promoted you. You get a new incentive, or you need my help. So, what will be the preventive measures? We have to always check, cross check, and verify from the authorized person through another medium. Hey, you have reset my password, or you need my help, or we can ask our colleague to find out this. Hey, the other person is requiring some help. Do we have to help him, or is the legitimate guy or the unauthorized person? And now after that, we have the ransomware, the most dangerous and the critical thing, where the malware, the malicious software, as you clicking on or you are installing any software, your data will be encrypted. You will not be able to access your data. It will be encrypted into another language, and you will be notified that your data is being encrypted. Now you have through Bitcoin or through any other medium. But the most of the time, organizations or the black hat hackers are using the cryptocurrencies where they cannot trace down the path of the money. Few years back, the ransomware was, very normal way. It was not a too much hypocrite. But now, as the industry and the IT and the security is revolutionizing, the ransomware 2.0 comes up, where they not only encrypt your data, but they also steal your data, and they will be publishing it on the dark web, whether they will be uploading the data on any other social media platform, and after requiring some money too as well. And we have some social engineering attacks as well, where the organizations they manipulate. Hey, I'm Rehan, I'm your lead. Hey, I'm Ahmed Nabil, I'm your sales guy. I need your help to as a technical person. Please help me on this number. Send me a message on this number, or these type of the information. The email always would be a scary thing. Hey, I need your help. I'm in danger. So you will have to figure it out, or you will have to click on the email that the email and the domain is legitimate. Or you can send a SMS on WhatsApp to cross check, or you can send a SMS on Teams, or you can directly call on a SIM to figure it out whether the requiring or the email is authentic or not authentic. Now, what are the risks associated with cyber threats? We have the financial losses, we have the data breaches, we have the reputation damages, we have the business disruptions as well. Like few years back, the attack was happened on Iran's nuclear power. The attacks are being happened on the SCADA systems. The attacks are being happened on the hospitals. The attacks are being happened on the educational institutes to disrupt down their businesses. And after that, as the attack or a breach happened, damage or the reputation of the organizations that is touching down the sky will directly be gone onto the earth. It will be on the floor, zero. They will have to scratch it down this from zero to again. According to some researches, the organizations who have been breached only 2 or 3% sometimes survive. Even to a high ratio, 17 or 18%, they don't open after that because due to regulations, due to customers' trust loss, due to reputation damage, their partners, their business persons are not interested to work with them. You are not implementing a good security. So you will have to manage it out how you will have to do the business after the breach. It's a very, very difficult thing. Phishing and email threats. Fake email or SMSs or the messages are being designed to steal down the information. Most of the time, hackers are doing their homeworks. Like they will be scrolling down your social media, they will be scrolling down your designations. It's on LinkedIn, it's on internet, it's on Facebook or Twitter. It's publicly we have published all of these things. So they always perform a great reconnaissance before doing any attack. And after that, after their homework, proper email writing, each and everything, they most of the time send the emails to a new person because he's not aware the company's operations, how they are doing, how it's dealing. Or you get an OTP request without any authorization. Like you are working and someone with the Linux or a Kali Linux, they perform some of reconnaissance with nmap or any other tool. Now they have scanned your website domain, and now he's getting all of the emails or the lists associated with this, and he will be getting that email. What will be the happen after that? He will be sending down the emails, he will be sending down the friend requests, he will be sending down the OTPs. Like the person who is getting your email address by doing some, black hat hacking or basic level of skills, it's easy. It's a 1 minute of work on Kali Linux to harvest the emails from any systems. So now the why the person is like you get an OTP request. Now at the same time, you are also getting a call that we have sent OTP on you have required some of the information, you have signed up on this email, you get a money prize or you get a voucher to some shoppings. These will be the things that will be the red flags. Why the organization is giving you a voucher? They don't have to do this unless you are a part of the organizations. So always think before you click. Like officially, if the password is being reset or it's signed out from all of the devices. If you ever go to the login Microsoft or Google, now you will be clicking on mentioning the email and clicking on the login, then there will be a proper message that your password has been reset. Contact your admin or administration person to get a new password. So this is the thing where you will have to be aware about the things. Like if you are getting a password reset email or an OTP, when you will be manually searching down the login Microsoft Outlook or email, and after mentioning your email, you will be getting the same notification if it's being done in a legal way or in a normal way or a professional way, that the information or a password is being reset. Contact your admin. If you are only getting on the email that contact your admin or click on this link, then it's a red flag. Now, how we have to improve the password security? Like, what of the basic criteria where we can protect our passwords? We will have to use strong and unique passwords. Never use your email, your organization name, your father or any sibling or a parent's name. Don't use that. Always use random password that is not relevant to your personality or your circle. It will be helpful, and it should be at least 13 to 14 digits with a mix of upper letters, lower letters, special characters, and numbers. The password for 8 digits that only contain the alphabets, it's an easy thing. Maybe a 20 to 30 normal computer having a 4 or 8 GB of RAM can destroy that password within 30 to 40 minutes. But the same password, if it's being created by a mix of usernames, mix of alphabets, mix of special characters, then it will be a lot difficult. Recommended password use is at least 13 to 14. At least 30 to 14, and maybe you can use the 18 or 17 digit. It will be a ideal situation for you. And you will have to enable the multi-factor authentication where applicable, like you are using a Gmail account or a company's official email. You will have to install an application on your mobile. It's called Google Authentication, it's called Microsoft Authentication, or one password. They can provide you the MFA code, the time-based MFA code. Mean 30, after 30 seconds the password will be expired. You will be given a new password. That will be also helpful for you to improve your security. Now, secure use of email and internet. Don't install any crack version of the software. Don't install any of the illegal software on your mobile. Don't access any web page. As you will be clicking on the one page or a one link, your all of the information or a small piece of software will be installed within your laptop, and you will not be aware that software is tracking down all of the activities. So you will have to be aware that the link or attachment that you are not expecting from any persons to receive, don't open that or don't click that. So the company email, always use it for the official purposes. Always use the official signatures alongside your name. Always protect your identity, because the company's email or your personal email or your personal phone number, it's your identity. You can be identified with that email because it's a unique thing. So whenever you are working, always avoid to use the public Wi-Fi, like in the hotel or in a park. Don't use that Wi-Fi for your sensitive work or your personal household. The network can also be infected with malwares or with intruders. Because the public Wi-Fi's or public internet or a public networks, they are not considered as secure. What if you have to use that software or your Wi-Fi or that internet? So always use the VPN. Now there can be a two or three type of different softwares that is being called VPN. One to change the location, or one to secure or the second one to secure the networks or your communications. So don't install unauthorized software in your laptops or in your mobiles, because it can cost you a financial damage, your reputational damage, and if it's too scary, it can cost a life of a human. Now we will have to manage out the physical security. You will have to lock your screen if you are not getting your laptop alongside with you. You can either power off or you can turn lock your screen if you have to go away from your laptop. You will also, one thing that comes or is a very critical thing in terms of physical security is tailgating. You will also be careful who is coming behind you. Like you just tapped a card and you get an entrance, you will have to always make sure don't nobody, no one else will be entered in the same gate with your identity. Like you just tapped a card and you walk away, and another person, and the door is not still closed, and another person cross the gate. Now who will be the person whose identity will be in the system? It's yours, not the person who just came back from you. So you will have to secure your mobile devices, your laptops, your badges, your identity cards. And if you have some papers or documents on your desks, don't use it when it's don't put the documents on your table or dice when it's not required or it's not being used. So you will have to make sure that all of the documents and all of the information is in the locked cupboard or a desk. So there can be some type of social engineering attacks where attackers may can be pretend to your CEO, your manager, or IT support, or a vendors, or a clients. So always you will have to make sure that you are sharing the information to the right people at the right time. What will be happen if you got an email that from a manager who is on to another country that I am on a project tour. Can you please help me with this? And now you are sending some information to that person. What will be the happen if an attacker on a black hat hacker awares about the position of your manager? Maybe they are not aware. Maybe they are aware from social media, from WhatsApp status, from Facebook status, and they can call you. Hey, this is my new number from this country. I bought this. Can you help me in this scenario? So always be careful and always verify. So what you have to do in case of incident happens. So now you will have to manage out what is the incident. You clicked you mistakenly clicked on an email. Now you realize that this is a phishing email. Now my data or the software is being installed or it's already installed. I cannot manage out my computer. It's in the it's in the hackers access, or you have sent a data to a wrong person, or your device, mobile phone, or a laptop is now stolen, or it's infected with malware. So you will always have to inform to your IT, to your security, or your seniors. Never ever try to fix this at yourself because more time you will be taking to report this thing to IT or senior management or a security team, it will increase the damage. Early reporting will always reduce the damage. As you will be taking down a lot of time, it will be directly proportional to a thing that hacker is getting more and more time to scan your PC, to scan your personal information, to scan your, and maybe he can use that information to track down the other people as well in the same way. So what you have to do is we have some do's and we have some don'ts. So we have credentials. This comes up in the don'ts. We don't have to manage out or we don't have to share any of the credentials with any person. We should never ever ignore security warning if we are getting through Windows or a Mac or from Android or from an Apple device. It should always be respected that you should be aware, hey, you are getting this alert from firewall or antivirus software, don't click on this. And now, if you are more consistently getting some suspicious activities, you will have to report to the senior management or IT person or a security team. Or when you are not sure about any of the things, you will have to cross check. Question to that person that in another way, like you get an email from manager or a CEO, hey, I need your help, send me some money. So it's a easy thing to call him on same on WhatsApp or on Teams. Hey, have you sent me that email? Or it's a hacker's side email. So you should be aware about that. And crossing or cross questioning will make you an easy comparative to you are thinking, oh my man, my money is now gone. What I have to do is now this. So these are the some basic do's and don'ts of the information security or a cyber security. So what will be the your responsibility in case of any defense? The person, the employee, the people are the first line of defenses after that technology comes up. Your small actions, your small applications, or your small thinking can prevent big incidents of the organizations or even so from your personal incidents. So always keep in mind that never ever download any unauthorized applications, free applications, or any never click on any link to get some free vouchers or free points that will be helpful for you in your future because it can ruin your future. So security awareness is a continuous process. Inshallah, in future we will be doing some demos and we will also be conducting some simulations within Cyberbase. So any questions or answers? I am here.
Nothing from me. Thank you so much, Rehan, for the informative session.
Yes, thanks a lot,
Thank you
Mr.
very much.
Rehan. Nothing from my side. All clear.